extra special, new, brand new collaboration, never before done. I think this might be the first Exploratorium exhibit ever made by high school students.
I met Dos Pueblos and Amir at the Bay Area Makers Fair a few years ago. I was impressed, first of all, to see so much work that was kind of right up the Exploratorium's alley at Maker Fair, and amazingly impressed to learn that the makers were high school students. The build quality of what was shown there was higher than most of our exhibits, frankly. So I had to meet the team and learn more, and it's turned into a great partnership. We're really excited to be working with Dos Pueblos.
Seeing the kids' smiles when they take away this mint after they've worked so hard, and particularly actually today, there was a kid who came all the way from Houston. He's on his summer vacation. He kind of asked us as high school seniors, like, what do you get to do? And I get to point to this exhibit that we've created. I said, we made this. And that was awesome. His eyes lit up, and you could totally tell he wanted to do this too.
We were initially like, could this work? Could we partner with actually a high school class to do sort of world-class, professionally built exhibits? And the answer to us is yes. And to us, like, we work actually all over the world helping groups build the capacity to make exhibits. We can't possibly make every exhibit that the world might want us as the Exploratorium to actually create. So the idea of building those skills in other groups, we've looked at doing that with other countries, other museums, but to be able to do it with a high school engineering program, that is like amazing for us.
Mr. Gibson, Mr. Shayer, every single faculty in the DPEA was just so inspired and loved to do what they were doing. And so that influenced me to keep on pursuing, because even though engineering is a hard field, so there would be times where we get stuck and I'm like, maybe tomorrow, but Mr. Gibson would also get stuck, and I'd see him, he's like, okay, what can we do? And he'd think outside the box, get the problem fixed, and I'm like, okay, that's what I have to do.
It's been a real pleasure hosting some of the team from DPEA, and I have to say I've been very inspired by the work they're doing. It's very clear to me that as the DPEA students are having compelling learning experiences of their own, designing learning experiences that are also very compelling. I've actually spent the bulk of my career working in innovation, both teaching at Stanford and as a partner at a place called IDEO for many years. And one of the secrets to great design and innovation is always iteratively prototyping your way to a stable and mature product or service. So one of the really satisfying things about working at the Exploratorium is that every day I and my colleagues get to see families and people of all ages interacting with our exhibits, having these joyful learning experiences with STEM and STEAM topics. I can imagine that your students would draw a lot of joy and motivation from seeing how their work is interacted with by real users. It both enhances the learning experience, provides motivation, and also allows you to do this iterative design process that I think is really a key driver of successful innovation.
And I actually like the idea of having a new generation of kids take it the final step and sort of learn the difference between having an idea and trying to make it reality, and having having reality with its blemishes, and like how do you make all that really work? Like how do you iron out all the blemishes so you get a totally solid final product? And I feel like we're on the track to get there.